I figured I'd just do this as unfiltered thoughts and just talk while I just walk around for a bit before I get to exercising. Something I'm just like niggling at the back of my mind, just thinking about, is the fact that there are some people that cannot perceive the difference for, like me, that have a harder time, like, I get a harder time like taking someone from the friend zone to the lover zone or to the zone of like outside of being a lover, whether it's the fault of the other party or my fault, which I will concede on that regard. And is it actually just a thing where other people can just easily do so, where they can easily just take or just move other people from one zone to another? Is it just some kind of like mental capability I'm just unaware of when it comes to certain people? Like, is there something I'm missing? It fascinates me because I see other people talking about, online at least, talking about how it's not much of an issue for them, or they have had little to no issues for doing that. And that fascinates me. The idea of like, oh, like taking this person from being a friend to a lover, but I don't really believe I could do that. And even then, it's like, is that really a good thing to only be friends with a woman in terms of like, hopefully or potentially they become a lover? Because that fascinates me. Like, how or why is that even a good idea? And it's like, isn't that using people? Or if you're still like genuinely care about them as a friend, even then that's still a bit scummy. Or are you actually bringing them into your friend group because you genuinely care to have them as a friend? Like, keep in mind, most of my close female friends are lesbians, so I don't inherently see or know in terms of like what I could bring up there from my perspective on this, considering at most they're one, most of them are artists, or two, most of them are lesbians, or and usually both, or I guess that other woman being married. So yeah, I'm usually friends with women that are lesbians or married women. I guess not counting my ex I'm friends with, but that trying to go from being friends to lovers was, ooh, did not work. It's like, look, in my experience, what works as friends is not the same as working as a relationship. It just does not work. It inherently is just much harder and much more difficult. And it's fascinating how that's the case for some people, but for others it's not. Because here's the thing, simpler change, like a simpler going from one state to another, socially speaking, for dynamics, have been much easier for me. As someone with autism, it's just much harder to have those jumps and movements of switching them from one zone to another. Don't get me wrong, it's easier to take them from a relationship to a friend than it is to take them from a friend to a relationship. That's just inherently the case for me. And I wonder if that's just an autistic person thing, or if that's just a normal thing that people actually experience. And this has been a question that's been lingering in the back of my mind for quite a while now. And I'm curious if any other people online experience the same thing as well. Because surely I can't be the only one. Surely I can't be one of the few people that experience that, right? Anyways, thank you for listening to this little rant of mine. Take care.